Hey guys, it's Team Kuribrohs here with Cormac Adams. What did you do and what did you play for the regional this Saturday?
So I came fourth place at the Dublin Regional this weekend, playing Pendulum Magician, everyone's favourite deck.
Hi.
We'll just get into it. It's fairly standard.
Go ahead.
So we play 3 Astro, 3 Chrono. These are standard. Stargazer, Time Gazer. I saw the UDS top 4 guy didn't play this, and I just questioned why, because it needs starter cards sometimes.
Yeah, just to make an Electrum.
Yeah, exactly. For Magicians, 3 Hamo, 3 Purple, 3 Black Fang, and 2 Oath. I didn't play Wisdom Eye for this, because I found that it's kind of weird in this deck, because a lot of the time you're scaling like Gate 0, or you're scaling like Chronograph. So it like doesn't work there, and your Pendulum something like high and low levels. So your Pendulum something like the Astros, the Chronos, and the level 4s, so it kind of gets in the way. And also it's not a dark, which you'll see for stuff in the extra deck is kind of important.
Yeah.
So it just didn't do too much, but this is pretty good because like obviously just add to back your stuff, especially under Pendulum Call is like really strong. So this one's still pretty good. I might cut it to 1 though, because it's like it's not too great.
Yeah.
Without the Wisdom Eye. And then Dark Dimension. 3 and 2. You still have to play 2 because sometimes you have to pop 1 and then special the other by scaling one of them, add something the other to make absolute. So I wouldn't cut it down from 2. I know some lists are playing 1, but it's just like too important. And like Dragon Shrine with this is just like your best starter. It's just a free +1. And then the change I made for this event from Bochum was 3 Cerberus and 2 Jackal King. I was kind of iffy on this engine at first. It was a little bit iffy because if you get ashed on this, it's kind of just like game sometimes. But these are just really like good starter cards, and then also playing into boards is really good.
Yeah.
So this is a monster negate to just bait out some of their own negates, and then this is just really strong because
banishes.
Yeah, banishes the stuff, and even then, like if you establish this with a couple of counters against Draco, they just can't beat it because if it has 4 more, it can be destroyed by counters.
Yeah.
So like if you get like 4 or 6 counters on this, you banish their monster, attack for like 5k, and then you just sit on it, and they have to activate spells to dig into their deck to out it.
Yeah.
But it's 5k can't be destroyed by card effects, and every time they activate a spell, you get more and more counters. So you just like it's impossible for them to kill the next turn. You just banish another card and just win. That's what happened in my round 6, which was pretty good. That's all the monsters. I didn't play any hand traps because like this is meant to be like the best deck, and I feel that you shouldn't be playing hand traps for like the weaker decks. So like what's it against Draco? Hand traps aren't that good because they just have a mana Rewado.
Yeah.
And then against like Trickstar and Invoke, your engine should do the job for you, basically, for game 1. And if it doesn't, then you have the side deck to help you. But because you have the stronger deck, if it's a fair game, you should be winning most of those games. So that's why I was like, no hand traps in the main.
Yeah.
So for spells, 3 Desires, upside consistency.
Yeah.
Then 2 Dragon Shrine and Foolish. I was playing 1 and 1 before. I just wanted more ways to like get the engine started, create special summons.
Just make
like,
Electrum turn
exactly,
on.
yeah. Just like get a free like +1 off this, get a scale, get your best scale basically, because Gate 0 is like insane, because it's scale 0 and level 7.
Yeah, that's right.
And then the other thing I added in was 2 Duelist Alliance, 1 Pen Call for the 1 Trap, 1 Time Pendulum Graph. Cool. So originally I was just playing the 1 Pen Call. And the original reason I was cutting Wisdom Eye is because I was going to play more Pen Calls and like more Duelist Alliance.
Yeah.
But I couldn't end up finding room for them, and I was keep getting told to play the trap because of Mana Rewado. So like even if you set up a board turn 1 against Draco, you just summon that and your monsters don't do anything.
Yeah.
So you want to have this just to clear it, and then you still have your 2 negates. It was mediocre. This was really good like in my final round, but every other round it was kind of meh. I'm still unsure on it. Like I know its value is like, but it's kind of iffy. I really want to play more of this though, because it's just like insane, especially like without Wisdom Eye. Like you don't have something like inhibiting it, and you have enough non-magician skills to pop for like your Electrum and your Siren Venoms that this doesn't hurt you too much.
Cool.
So yeah, main deck 40 cards obviously because of Upstart.
39.
39, yeah. Tokens. Then 2 Electrum.
Yeah.
3 doesn't really come up too much, like very rarely. Like it's not worth it. Metaltron, obviously, because it's like just the best one because it points down 3.
Yeah.
And its actual banish effect is really strong. And if you have this on board with, I'll just get to that in a minute. If you have this on board with your desired board, you should really never lose.
Yeah.
And then 1 Decode. I didn't play Borload because I found that there were some people playing cherries, and if you play the Borload instead of this, you get cherries. You basically have no links for the entire game. So they cherries you for 2, but they really cherries you for 4.
Yeah.
And I just want like more options because you can still like make this before you pendulum someone if you get cherries most of the time. If you've like 2 starter cards and a normal summon, this is really good against like Draco and stuff like that. For other stuff, rank 4s, Dark Rebellion. I never summoned it, but it's a good card. Dweller for like Draco and stuff. Tornado Dragon, standard. And then I played Hope Harbinger because I'll just get into this now. These are standard because I played Double Starving Venom.
Yeah.
So I decided to play this and these over the Naruto because there's a lot of times where you just can't get 2 level 6s on board. Like it's consistent enough, but it's more consistent just having 4 Dark Pendulums.
Yeah.
So this is like much more consistent, even though it doesn't have traps. What's good about this is that these will just be copying Electromite all the time. So you keep adding more cards back to your hand, so you'll still be ending your turn with like 4 cards in hand and an Astrograph engraved. So like your desired board at the end of every turn 1 should be like Mellotron with Hope Harbinger in defense, which I'll get to now, and the Vortex.
Sure.
So also, well, before I like go any further, I'll just say the synchros were these 3. I never summoned any of these, so I'll just like get away from that. So the main idea is that you end all of your turn 1s on this board, because the most important thing about it, well, against the Pendulum Mirror match anyway, is the fact that so every time you'll be making this, you'll be linking away an absolute that has an Astrograph underneath it. So that will be engraved. So you'll set up these 2, and what happens is that if you played something like a rank 4 over this, you played Naruto, the Mirror Match, they can just normal summon Purple Poison and out the entire thing. Like they can get rid of this, and then like if they attempt to negate, you just like, okay cool, put it in grave, pop the other thing.
Sure.
But what happens with this is that if they like attempt to normal summon Purple Poison, you just redirect the attack into this, which is like really important, and they just can't beat over it. And then you still have your 2 negates, so they pretty much lose. But what also happens is that if they know to play around that, they need like a 3-card combo to out it.
Yeah.
But then what happens is that they, like if they go like Mythical Beast, Purple Poison, and like a Black Fang, it's like their main way to, like the main like consistent way to out it, would be like you have to negate the Jackal King with this to stop them getting a Cerberus to attack over it. Then they have to go Black Fang, Purple Poison, which means they have to go Black Fang, attack over this, you redirect the attack, and then they're forced to pop this, so you can't get the negate off of it. But then you clear these 2, but then you add back the Astrograph, and then you still have this on board.
Oh yeah.
So then you just have like a way that you can just never really die, like not even against the mirror match, but against most matchups, because this just adds stuff back. And then if they clear this instead, you still have a negate on board.
Yeah.
So
you're never stuck for plays.
basically, yeah. And like the thing is that this also negates spell effects, which is
Yeah.
really important. So you can actually negate the scales while they're already up. Or like into boards, you can negate a diagram that you left up on board, which is like really strong. But yeah, that's like the main idea. And like you always end on like 4 cards anyway, and then you add back Astrograph. So like even if they clear your board, they're not going to have that many negates on board themselves. So you should still like be drawing for turn with like 5 cards, and their board is really weak.
Yeah.
So that's the main idea with this.
Yeah.
It worked like really well. Yeah, that's all I can say about it.
Side deck?
Yeah, so side deck is kind of weird, but most of it is kind of standard. 3 Ash. This is mainly for like 60 card decks. I wouldn't put it in against Draco because they have the Boulder.
Yeah.
So they just like, you can't activate this anyway. Yeah. It's like for Invoked, Trickstar, 60 cards, stuff like that. 3 Sphere Mode. This should be Lava Golem, but it didn't get Lava Golems.
Yeah.
And there were some people playing the like the 4 negate deck with like the firewalls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So like this is a little bit of a better job at outing it, but you should probably replace these with Lava Golems. Then 3 Cosmic, these are really good. You have to put them in like every time they think they're gonna have anti-spell. And 3 Evenly for Draco. I do this every time, going second against Draco, which was pretty good. Round 6, I go in second, game 2. Because I won game 1. He goes Majesty Maiden Diagram set 5, and then standby phase flips anti-spell, I Cosmic it, and then into battle phase I Evenly him, and he just kind of like loses there, because he's no cards.
Yeah.
I just like kill him. And then the last cards, 3 Barrier for going first, so like, just like standard stuff. Like these like 9 cards, you can like really never replace in the side deck.
Yeah.
Like these are kind of your flex spots, but the Ash is like kind of necessary. I'm not sure like if it's entirely like necessary, but it's probably just best to have. You could potentially replace it with like, I don't know, Veiler. And you need like a way to out the insane boards in the mirror match. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Cool.
Shout outs to the team. Obviously, Team Kuribrohs took 3 of the top 8 again, back on track. Shout outs to Regional Farmers, 3 of the top 4. Shout outs to Niall, obviously, because Niall is homeboy. And then shout outs to Billy for letting me stay at his place the night before, getting the college assignment done so I could actually play this region.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Cool. Team Kuribrohs signing up.